Hello. Good morning. It's great to be back in Helena after a busy week on the road.
In a press conference Thursday, Governor Gianforte drew attention to tax relief proposals that have not yet crossed the finish line.
When it comes to our tax policies, we must reduce income and property taxes this legislative session meaningfully and permanently. Montanans set us here to act, to get the job done, and we must. I remain committed to cutting taxes for Montanans at every income level.
You can find the governor's press conferences on the MPAN YouTube channel.
I bring for your consideration our budget bill, House Bill 2.
The only bill the legislature is required by law to pass each session is House Bill 2. The budget bill was heard on Tuesday in a relatively short Senate Finance and Claims meeting.
I think this is the beginnings of a balanced budget, which is what we always do.
These are very critical safety net programs that affect people's daily lives of very vulnerable Montanans. We're hearing it loud, all of us right now.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The House Bill 2 is 18% larger than the 25 biennium, and my constituents did not send me here to spend 18% more than we did 2 years ago, and so I will be a no. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
It's a conversation of what's too little, what's too much, and what's just right.
Senator Lenz, looks like you have a burning one on your mind.
Chair Glim, I'm actually thinking about fishing, and the little belts is what's on my mind. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Glad you're focused. All right, perfect.
On Friday, House Bill 2 passed out of committee. You can follow House Bill 2 as it moves on to the Senate floor.
Mr. President, I move to place Senator Kazmaier, Senator Esp, Senator Lamberts on the committees, and remove Senator Nolan, Senator Rickey, and Senator Lenz.
On Monday, day 69 of the 69th Montana Legislature, the Senate passed the Joint Rules Resolution as amended.
Minority member committee appointments must be approved by the minority leader. Typically, that's been before, if you read what was lined out with the advice of the minority leader. You know, typically I've been on committees twice. I think maybe with one or two exceptions, we've always given the minority leader whatever the minority leader requested. Down in line 19, maybe one of the more substantive changes in this rule package, conference committees are appointed with the advanced concurrence of the majority leader and the minority leader. And then the president appoints select committees, which is always done anyhow.
As the end of the legislative session approaches, both the House and Senate met in full-day floor sessions to debate bills with certain transmittal deadlines passing this week.
You cannot change who you are from male to female. You simply cannot do it. And you can't make me believe it.
If you have a facility that has the capacity to house people, it makes it easier to house people in a Category D facility.
It makes it a nice thing if the sponsor agreed with everything, but guess what? These are our bills. We're making law that affects everybody.
You can watch the House and Senate weekdays at 1 p.m. Mountain Time on MPAN.
And just as I asked the State Administration Committee to stand with all Indigenous people of our state and establish Indigenous Peoples Day, I'm asking this body to acknowledge together the rich cultural heritage of all of our Indigenous people of our state.
After failing in the last 5 sessions, state recognition of Indigenous Peoples Day passed the legislature and is headed to the governor's desk.
It'll continue to be same day as Columbus Day. The day has morphed into something to recognize everyone. What we heard in the hearing is that people want to learn about each other and the rich heritage that so many Montanans bring to Montana. And one more thing is I'll just say, Gakiman, everybody try hard and vote green.
That's all for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the links in the description.
Representative Zolnikoff.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I request to be off the record and out of the journal for the purpose of an introduction.
So ordered.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today I'm introducing a former House representative who has since moved on to the Senate, Daniel Zolnikoff. He's a little sad his bill died today, so he wanted to come observe our chamber and see what else we're up to.
Welcome back to the House.